Welcome everybody, I'm Burner. This is the Walking Dead Road to Survival, and we are back on that long and winding survival road here. Level 42, you see. Let's go ahead and jump in. Let's get to the map. Stage 1, and it looks like the team we already have selected is going to match. We haven't been having much difficulty, so let's go ahead and just make it quick and have them jump in. And you can see they're sort of doing short work. Just on auto here. Nothing too crazy. And we know, these early stages are just, usually one wave. So we get through those pretty quick. Let's try and make it a fast one. Don't really have too many new thoughts yet on the survival road other than you've kind of heard in the previous. I think a lot of the interesting things are going to happen once it gets a little bit more difficult for us to complete the various stages. So hopefully I'll be able to kind of add a little bit more to the conversation when we get to that point. As for now, I don't think there's going to be anybody out there that's having difficulty with their roads yet. All these stages are probably easy for everybody unless maybe you've just started the game. And of course, the whole goal is to get these survival markers. Enemies, they're yellow and green. Whatever, we're limited to citizens, leaders, and soldiers. Let's go ahead and just pack it in here. Our melees are getting bonus, so let's bring some melee people. And toss a Dwayne in there. Alrighty. Yeah, we never used Negan. Let's throw him on there. 4-star Negan. We obviously came up short on getting that glorious, elusive 5-star Negan. But, at least we're getting a chance to use him now, right? Let's put into some work. Let's jump in and get to attacking. I haven't seen Katya in a while. Let's get her out of the way. Just because we like options. Don't tell me who I can and can't attack, Katya. I attack who I want. Alright. Although we did have to attack Katya first to do it, so shield still served its point, right? Alright, guys. 3 down pretty quick. Looks like we can use the same guys over in 4. And they look like walkers. I think, you know what? All I need to do is make a small tweak. Let's flip those two. Let's go ahead and do one of those. Might as well bring Glenn. And let's see if we can throw him a crit weapon. There we go. I'm not even worried about changing most everybody else's. We leave them with non-crit stuff. Nice kukri to throw on there. Shout out to the Gurkhas. Kukri's in the house. Alright. Quick work, quick work. Obviously, if you get to a point where the level's challenging, you should definitely tailor your teams more than I'm doing so far. We could have made a lot better walker team to meet the requirements of this level than I did. Part of this is trying to make the videos as short and viewable as possible. It can definitely be boring to sit there and just stare at us beating up walkers. We've all seen that before. There's nothing new really in this gameplay. It's more of a challenge with these limitations, and obviously putting in the new currency. Those are the two big draws here. Having a new challenge, having to put more thought and strategy into how we fight, these walkers and humans that we're used to. So those are the kind of big ones. Unfortunately, like I keep saying, we're really not at that point yet because these levels are pretty easy for us. But once we get there, I think it's really going to bring a fulfilling part to the game. And new things are always fun, so I'm sure everybody is enjoying that there's something new to look at and sort of play around with. But like I keep saying, I think a lot of the fun and the value is going to come when it becomes a challenge. At least for me it is. When we hit that point of how do we get to the next stage, because it is difficult. 4 down. Let's do one more for this video and grab up a couple more markers here. I wonder if anything is going to pop up in the caches other than survival markers at some point. It would be nice if there was, some sort of small, chance for something. I don't even know what, but if they put something else in there that you had a small chance to proc, it would kind of be nice to have a little surprise occasionally as you finish some of the levels. But I don't know. If anybody's heard that in the forum or on any sort of message boards, let me know what some of the thoughts are about what might be popping up in the caches that we meet. It'd be nice for there actually to be some sort of surprise to it, as opposed to, oh, just more markers. And if I was probably paying attention, I could probably pick up on the pattern, because it seems like the first two are always 220, and then I think the third one's what, like 360 or something like that. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it there for this one. Look out for part 2 of the level 42 survival road. As always, if you have something to add, especially if you heard that there might be some surprises in the caches along the road at some point, that would be cool to know about. As always, if you guys enjoy, please like. If you're new and you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.